Bruges is almost a perfect medieval fairy tale town in Belgium. The cobbled lanes and canals linking the market squares are so picture-perfect that you may find it challenging to put your camera away and absorb the beauty for yourself. The city is also an architecture lover's dream, even by European standards, and the Gothic and Baroque buildings are genuinely jaw-dropping. Obviously, with this beauty comes many tourists. The constant crowds are the city's only real downfall in the summer months. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Bruges so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Bruges Market. Bruges' historic market square is like many others in Europe. It is a beautiful open square surrounded by delightful architecture, cafes and restaurants, and plenty of tourists. Most guild halls surrounding the square, and providing beautiful views, are not original but based on the original designs. The most notable points in the square are the imposing neo-Gothic provincial Hof building and Kruispoort Cafe, where Maximilian of Austria was imprisoned in 1488. At number 9 is the Belfort. The tokenesque Belfort building in Bruges stands tall at 83 meters. The building is best admired from afar and will undoubtedly feature in many photos of your trip to Bruges. The most worthwhile thing to do inside the building is to climb the tiring stairway to the top of the tower. Once there, you will have great views of the city. Only 70 people are allowed at the top at one time, which can cause queues in the summer and at other busy times. Look out for the board at the entrance to the tower, which will let you know when you can hear the building's 47 bells. At number 8, Church of Our Lady. The Church of Our Lady or Ons Lieve Vrouwekerk dates from the 13th century and is best known as the home of Michelangelo's Madonna and Child statue, which attracts visitors from around the globe. The piece was the only one by Michelangelo to leave Italy while the artist was still alive. There are several lesser-known but equally impressive pieces of art in the church, mainly from the 15th century. The tombs of Charles the Bold and his daughter are crafted in bronze and stone and are worth seeing. At number 7, Brugse Vrije. This building was once the administrative center of Bruges when it was in its Liberty of Bruges phase in the 12th century and is still used as offices. The building is stunning, and the carved chimney from the 15th century is arguably its most beautiful asset. Also worth seeing is the mantelpiece ornament, made from oak, depicting Charles V and his two grandfathers. At number 6 in our list, Stadhuis. Bruges Stadhuis, Town Hall, is a truly stunning building that dates back to the early 15th century. The turrets and slitted windows on the building's facade ooze Gothic beauty. There are also many statues of former counts and countesses of Flanders. Audio guides lead visitors through the interior, starting with the portraits in the hallway before heading upstairs to the Gothic Hall. If you thought the building looked good from the outside, wait until you see the ceiling and the murals within the Gothic Hall. You will be left speechless. At number 5, Sint-Janshuismolen. Appreciate the history of the Sint-Janshuismolen windmill, one of the 4 original windmills still left and the only one that still grinds flour today. Since 1770, the Sint-Janshuismolen windmill has been standing in its original place, grinding flour and proving an essential economic piece of Bruges until the early 19th century. Today, you can visit this local monument, and if the wind picks up the day of your visit, you'll be able to see the windmill in action.
At number 4, Burg Square.
The Burg Square, right next to the better known but arguably less impressive Market Square, is worth a visit during your time in the city. The palace in the square was the seat of the Count of Flanders for many years. The court was also the site of a magnificent cathedral torn down in the 18th century. The Burg is the best place in Bruges for lovers of architecture, as the buildings dotted around the square are all beautiful. At number 3 in our list, Kruispoort Gate. The Kruispoort Gate is a famed monument only a 15-minute walk from Old Town that was torn down multiple times, with only the 2 original and prominent towers, a narrow passage, and 2 octagonal turrets remaining. Important historical figures like Charles V, Napoleon, and the German army entered the city through this ancient gate to the town. This gate is one of the only 4 remaining city gates in the city, so be sure to stop by, walk the picturesque cobblestone, and draw a bridge. At number 2, Minnewaterpark. Take a break from the sightseeing and stretch your legs at Minnewaterpark, also known as the Lake of Love Park. A quaint park located beside the romantic Lake of Love, only a 15-minute walk from the historic city center. The story behind the park's name is based on the tragic story of the romance between Minna and her warrior across the water. Local legend says you'll have eternal love if you cross the lake bridge with your partner. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Rosary Quay. It's fair to say that all of Bruges is highly photogenic, but if you're searching for that one site that will capture the quaint beauty of the historic center, consider making your way to the Rosary Quay. The Rosary Quay got its name from being the place where nuns would sell rosaries, and even though that's not what happens there today, the name stuck. You'll find people of all ages trying to get their perfect shot or simply taking in the picture-perfect scenery of the canals, bridge, weeping willow trees, and medieval architecture. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Bruges? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.